Yeah. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising on this Sunday, the day before Monday, which we have the YSL Rico trial, day 130. If you'd like to donate to the channel, please hit the clicker below. Check out the ticker below, King Cooley 125. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, share, like, leave me a comment. You can also dislike too, because I'd like to know why. Either way, leave me a comment. And you like a live energy reading from King Cooley, hit the ticker below. Leave me a comment. Uh, Donate to the channel, and I can get that for you. Readings are by donations only. King Cooley, I'm in the building. So we're about to get into day 130. What do we know so far for day 130? We know that Lil D has been arrested. Lil D of Cleveland has been arrested. And I don't believe he should be arrested. But the DA, Fannie Willis in the crew, they don't believe that Lil D is going to be able to come to court on Monday. Now he just got out the hospital, and then they arrested him. He says he's not on a run. He hasn't been running. He's battling. You know, he has sickle cell anemia. So there was I believe, some blood transfusions that needed to take place. He's very weak. He's very sick, and then they lock him up in a dirty ass jail. That's not fair because Fannie Willis herself has not answered her own subpoena from the Senate, from the Assembly of Georgia, from the state of Georgia. You have an election coming up. I suggest you handle that. Okay, so we're not going to be here long. We're going to be here strong for this day 130. Now, we have a full moon in Pisces, Tuesday, Wednesday. We also have an eclipse, lunar eclipse in Pisces as well. Eclipses are things that we need to purge, let go of, give up, let go. So we're going to see that type of energy this week with the full moon in Pisces shining light on work, on health, on wealth, and things of that nature. Now, speaking of wealth, Little D, I believe, they made a collection. Shout out to infamous Sylvia and a few other people that, they did a collection for him, and they're raising funds to get him an attorney. So I appreciate infamous Sylvia and all those that's trying to help Little D, because if he goes up in there without an attorney, they may just eat Little D alive. Now, how can you arrest somebody? Because, of course, he didn't testify, but he said he didn't have no knowledge of it. Okay, and he was in the hospital, so you got to give the man a break. But he will be incarcerated, I believe, until Monday to see if he'll testify. So we're going to do this energy reading to find out what will be going on with Lil D of Cleveland. Let's go. King Cooley, I'm in the building. Get ready. Countdown. What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. King Cooley, I'm back in the building on this Sunday, the day before Monday. Hopefully mistrial Monday. But we already know there ain't going to be no mistrials, not with Judge Whitaker, right? She going to push this thing through no matter what. We'll send it to the appeals. Her and Glanville is two sides of the same coin, okay? But we're going to get into that Little D. Like I said, Little D has been arrested. Let's go, Little D. They're trying to raise some funds so that he can get him an attorney. If he goes up in there without his own attorney, I just feel that that's not a good look for Little D. Now, Miss Sylvia, infamous Sylvia, has raised some funds for Lil D, and I appreciate you, Miss Sylvia. Shout out to you, and shout out to all of those who's trying to help him. His own sister is trying to help, things like that. From what I've been gathering over the weekend, he's battling sickle cell anemia, like I said earlier, and it's just a shame that things have to happen this way. But hey, the day must go on. It's a lunar eclipse in Pisces on Tuesday, Monday, and Tuesday, depending on where you live, and a full moon at the same time. So we're going to get into all of that energy, but let's go ahead and get into this YSL Day 130 case. But before we do that, like I said, if you want to donate to me, it's in the ticker below. Check out the ticker below right there. King Cooley 125 on Cash App and PayPal. All right. With all of that being said, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. If you like an energy reading from King Cooley, leave me a comment, let me know. You can find me on Clubhouse, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, Facebook, Instagram. King Cooley's on everything. Put it that way. All right, so let's go. Day 130. This episode is called I Plead the Fifth. So what we have here is the Justice card, the adjustment. So there's some things that are out of balance, out of adjustment, that need some adjusting. And we're going to find out what that is. Things are just not fair, unbalanced, biased. Here, the Judgment card in the reverse. Wow. So this is about an unfair judgment, being punished for something that somebody did not do. The judge is going to be very biased. The judge Whitaker, well, we already know, but from what this is saying is not balanced. This is not law at all. Here with the Queen of Wands, feeling like she has the power to do whatever she wants to do. Miss Love feel like she has the power to do whatever she wants to do. And I believe this energy right here is Miss Love, is the state, all of the states, because they're just doing whatever they want to do, because no one is reprimanding or punishing them for what they do. Here we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is going to be a battle, a struggle for somebody. This case is going to be very dark this week. A lot of things will be exposed that was hidden in the dark. The dark things will come to the light. This is also about intuitive energy, inspiration. The three of pardon self, the Empress card. So this is about giving, nurturing, motherly energy. Somebody's mom may be in court, or they're going to bring up something that has to do with somebody's mother. Okay, which is going to be very significant in this case. Somebody could be pregnant as well. So we're not sure about that, or they was pregnant, but now they could have lost the child. This is about Four of Swords in the upright position. So this is the law. This is thinking. This is using your mind, using our brains, being very vocal, studious, paying attention to all the small details. So we already know that things are going to be unbalanced. Four of Pentacles. This is so that they can save the state. I believe that it's unbalanced because of the financial situation. They're hoping that people is using up all the money in their bank accounts. It's very tough to keep these attorneys for years at a time. And the money is starting to become a problem. And I believe the state is taking their time because of the finances. They want to hope who's going to run out first. Whose pockets is bigger, the states or the defendants? This is also about maybe saving some money, holding on to something, because Without an attorney, little D may be in trouble. So I believe that they're trying to hold on to something, and they're trying to hold something over little D's head. They might have something over his head. Here, the justice card is in reverse, so we already know that there's not going to be any justice this week. And the seven of wands, and there's not a lot of opportunities left. So the state is running out of opportunities, running out of options. So they doing dirty work. We thought that we saw dirty work before. This is dirtier. You're going to start seeing the state is already running out of finances. Okay, so they're not going to get any more money to do what they need to do for this case. So they're going to start playing dirty, which they already have, but you're going to start seeing some real things. The Princess of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who's playing very immature. This is somebody who's very disappointed or needs to find how to love themselves. This is about winning at all costs, and it's not about the law. So somebody has to take a good look at themselves in the mirror. Here with the Empress card, again, the Empress card in the upright position. Nurturing, flowing, everlasting. This time it's in the upright position. Last time it was in the reverse. So again, I believe that somebody's with child. Somebody might come on the stand this week that's pregnant, or somebody's mother. This is about love, loving oneself. This is about children. This is the King of Wands. So we had the Queen of Wands, now we got the King of Wands, two Empresses, four Pentacles. This is about being patient, waiting your time. It's not time to do something. It's not time to move forward. So the defense is just waiting. They don't have to even make moves right now. It's not many moves that the defense is going to make. This is the Hierophant. So somebody's got to decide whether to stop playing the fence. What are you thinking about? Maybe possibly they gave little D chance to think about what he wants to do and say over the weekend. They have him in prison. So I'm sure that this weekend they visited him in prison. He was 2 hours away. He lives 2 hours away from Atlanta. They went all the way out there to get him, bring him back, lock him up in Rice Street so that they can have a conversation with him. They want to prep him. They want to know what he's going to say before he gets on the stand. And he's not sure. He's still unsure about which side of the fence he sits on. I believe that with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, again, not a lot of options left for the state. It's about money. They're running out of money. They cannot try this case any longer. We already know that Fannie Willis has to show some documents about her finances, about how the state of Georgia and the DA of Fulton County was using their finances, and they want those receipts. So once they find out that there's been a lot of money being spent on this trial, the taxpayers may protest. They may rebel and ask for their money back. They're going to have to go to the bank, but there is no more money in the bank. They're trying to. I believe this case is about getting Jeffrey Williams' money at the end of the day. Because if it was about law and order, they wouldn't have gave Woody an immunity. Now, I'm not upset that Woody got immunity. That's how he did his business. I can't tell another man how to do business. But I can't tell a state how to do business. But at the end of the day, Mook Toonk is walking the streets. Woody's still out here walking. Lil D, they all did their time for the things that they've done now. Those are things that are in statute of limitations. Those things have passed. They served their time, but yet the state's trying to give them more time, just because they don't want to do something that the state wants them to do. Here, the Princess of Swords. What I said in the past is in the past. Somebody's not going to speak. I believe that little D will plead the fifth. This is not about not speaking up, showing his love. Because if he speaks, he might show his love for YSL. And all the defense got to do is sit back and wait. But he's going to have to make a tough decision. You can't sit on the fence here. The Ten of Wands is somebody's tired. The defense is tired of the bullshit. Young Thug is tired of this. All the defendants are tired of this. The state's tired. The judge is tired. We're all tired of the bullshit. So it's got to end. This thing may end sooner than we think. Maybe because of finances. The Ten of Cups, there's a lot of love for Jeffrey Williams. Do you know that I heard that he and Lil Wayne are coming out with a new album, regardless of the case? That's just word on the street. Somebody loves money so much, they want it wish fulfilled. They're trying to stack up their bank account. So that's what this is about. There's somebody who's, because of the love, will help Little D get this lawyer. I believe that Little D will get enough money raised so that he can get an attorney. And so his attorney can speak or tell him when to speak and when not to speak. But I believe he's going to take the Fifth Amendment, and he might need an attorney to help him through that. This is about love. This is about family. This is about work, wealth, health, and being patient, sitting back and waiting when it's your turn. When the defense has their turn, believe me, this thing may be over sooner than we think. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, the financial, they spent all their bag. All the money that they worked for, all this money that Thug worked for, all this money, they're trying to destroy him, destroy the financial situation. But yet, it's only making him stronger. Everybody can't wait for the album between him and Lil Wayne. They have some unreleased songs between him and Rich Homie Quan. May Rich Homie Quan rest in peace. Little Woody's getting the bag. I don't know about hanging out with Adam 12, whatever dude's name from No Jumper. Be careful. Lil Seti and all that. I believe, I saw y'all all hanging out together. Just be careful. Be very careful. Because this is the hangman. This is like being patient, waiting. The defense ain't got to do nothing. You're going to find out the defense doesn't have much to do. This case is falling apart financially, falling apart because of the lies, falling apart because of the love that they have for the YSL, with the love that Woody's getting. And this is like Thug, the King of Wands, being patient, waiting. You'll be back on your throne again. So what we're looking at for day 130, something is going to get saved. Somebody will be saved. Somebody wants to hold on to something. And it's about the love, holding on and saving that love that you have. Maybe you haven't spoke on it. Maybe you haven't spoke to these people. But Little D is going to show his love for YSL. Or he's going to take the fifth. His mother may be in court. This is about family, somebody's children, somebody's pregnant. This is about standing your ground and doing things that you know you can do. Don't worry about the things that you can't do. Only do the things that we know we can do. And be patient and wait, because it's in divine timing that this thing will end. When divine timing says so. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Thank you, it's King Cooley. Make sure you check out my other videos that I've done with all signs, Aries through Pisces, for the full moon and the eclipse that's happening on Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. So we have an eclipse, we have a full moon, all in Pisces. Pisces learning to let things go that no longer serve you any good. So let it go. Let it go, Fanny. You got your own problems to worry about. Judge Whitaker, let these guys free. You know it's bullshit. King Cooley, and I'm out.